Hi guys, good morning and welcome to our new edition Studies Abroad. And today we are talking about TOEFL, Test of English as a Foreign Language. And as you know that whenever you have planned to go to US and whatever course you are going for, whether it is a BTEC course or MS or a PhD, whatever course you are doing, TOEFL is the first essential element, and you may have to take one or two tests more. So the thing is, the very most important thing is that whatever whatever destination you may have, but the best scores you should have in these examinations. And TOEFL is the first, I think, first step for your ticket to US. And see that once you appear in this test, you are fully prepared and you get the best marks. So we talk about the TOEFL, Test of English as a Foreign Language. It has got four sections: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. So you have got four sections, and it carries almost 30 marks each. For example, listening is 30, reading is 30, writing is 30, and speaking part is also 30. So if in each section, and the total marks is 120, and if you are planning to for a Ivy League institute, for example Harvard or an MIT for doing BTEC, please see that you have a score of at least 110 plus out of 120. So when you give the paper, see, it should be a perfect paper for you, and you give it only after you are fully prepared. Now the first part is the listening part, where you can with the help of YouTube you can get listening sections. They will give you a good practice. In this section you have got small talks, short talks, you have got middle term talks, and then you got long talks where after that questions are asked. So the listening part, you can have some practice from the videos that you can load down from the YouTube. Plus you can have some books on TOEFL also. We have got Barron's is there, Princeton Prep is there. So get one or two good books from the market, and of course from YouTube. All the sections are available. The listening part, of course, the American accent you should be very familiar with, because Americans, the idiomatic English you should be familiar with, the accent you should be familiar with. Then the reading part, you should have lots of reading habits, good reading habits, and don't think it's easy, because concentration is very important, and you should have some practice for concentration. So you can again either go for the book, TOEFL book, any TOEFL book. Just I said, Barron's is there, and Princeton Prep is there, and you can also load reading section from the YouTube itself. Then writing part, I think most of the students think that they are studied from an English medium school, so that's perfect. There is no problem, and they go it without practicing. Now there they make a mistake, because when you are writing a particular topic, an essay on a particular topic, you need to have concentration of your thoughts. You need to have a little bit of planning how you are going to jot down on that paper. So writing is very important. Even you should give some time for writing section, because it carries 30 marks. And you can also download some good people speaking on this writing section, because each section should be taken as a separate identity, and practice has to be taken it separately. And last is, of course, the speaking part. The confidence is there, how you speak English, the fluency level, and of course the confidence, because it will be you will be speaking in front of a camera. So it's very important that you are normal, and you speak fluently. So that's again a very important part. I think the best example of how we can practice on the speaking part is, if you have an environment where you can speak in English, that's very good. But if you don't have any friends or any circle where you can speak in English, then what you can do is you take any book and just read it for 15 minutes. Or you can stand in front of a mirror. You can speak on short topics, you can speak on long topic. You can speak on a 45 seconds topic, you can speak on a 1.5 minutes topic. So that practice you should have. So the total four sections, I repeat again: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And all these four sections are due perfect, then only give TOEFL. Most of the parents, when they come to me, the most important thing is they ask is, are the funds available? Please rest assured, there will be no shortage of funds. If you have the best scores with you in TOEFL, if you are going for a BTEC, BS, then you should have the best scores in TOEFL and SAT 1. So please concentrate only on these examinations. If you have the best scores, then everything is possible. You'll get the best institutes in the world. You'll get funds will also will not be a problem. If you have got the best scores, there may be tuition waivers. You will get scholarships from various sources. Plus, you can get loans from Indian sources, and you can work at the institutes once you get permission, and part-time jobs. So funds will not be a problem. The only thing is what when you are planned for US studies in US, your scores should be the best. If it is TOEFL and SAT, if it is TOEFL and GMAT, if it is a TOEFL and GRE, first I think you should give TOEFL and see that you get a perfect score out in TOEFL. If you are planning for a Harvard or Stanford, rest assured nothing less than 110 will get you there. So these two papers and the best marks, and I am give you 100% surety that you will end up at the best place. So this is TOEFL. TOEFL test of English is a foreign language, and the most important test for the first step towards your studies in USA. So if you have any queries, you can call me on my you can give me a message on my email, or you can give me a call on 98291 12609. So how you like our video, please do comment, and if you have not subscribed our channel, please do subscribe it. Thank you so much. Bye. Have a nice time.